Welcome everyone to a new episode of this Franz campaign. I'm going slower than I wanted because I had this surprise of the Dark Elves, and it's kind of like a welcoming surprise and not, because everything was going so well. I had everything conquering the Chaos Wastes, and suddenly I'm attacked on the other side. But that's how you should face these ones. You know, it's an interesting campaign. I got one of the most difficult end games because it's kind of spread out. I have to wait for someone else to finish off Clan Ashen and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna defend here on the Folly of Malefics. Yeah, I do want them to try and get better. And over here I defeated that army. It was quite easy, so I decided not to. I have the College of Pyrotechnics here, which is kind of like a big problem, but I don't have time for him now. Oh, and there's a new army there. Oh. Okay, I'll occupy. But that new army is maybe a problem. Maybe a problem. So I want income. And I want you guys to go and attack here. Okay, I guess that's fine. Because I really don't want that small army to just recruit some units on the go and, you know, suddenly I'm in trouble. Oh, this is Malekith with just spears? Oh, this is going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. I can finish off Malekith, and then he'll return with better units. See, there's always a double-edged sword on doing these battles, you know? But I can still get Malekith's defeat trait as well on that guy. And in the meantime, now decision. Should I go against the College of Pyrotechnics? Nah. Let me just ignore them, and then we'll have a major battle against them. Maybe I can even ally them. Who knows? You know, and bribe them into attacking someone else. Maybe bribe them into attacking Kislev. That would be a nice. Or maybe they'll go there on their own. Who knows? Yeah, but these rogue armies, when they spawn, it's always a problem. So, over here, yeah, let's get my heroes going. I don't have any warrior priests, so I just recruited another captain. That just means I'll have basically a good air force, honestly, once they are writing what they need. And I'll give them, I've made this many times, but I always like to give them the name of the Lord and just say caster or fighter. This is because if they get wounded, no, I'll remember where they were supposed to be. It's just better overall. I like that. And over here, there's a lot of potential here. There's 4 armies, but they didn't have a lot of space. And I think I can attack these guys over here. Yeah, that's the reinforcing army. So let me see what I can do. I want these guys as reinforcements. And you're gonna leave and attack that guy, right? Okay, this is a close victory in auto-resolve and I don't lose anything. But I kind of want to fight it out and maybe try to lose only set 1 garrison. But that's a dangerous army to fight against. Well, I'll just show you. I'll just show you and fight it out. Yeah, that's a dangerous army actually to go. It's very well experienced, lots of witch elves. Who knows? Let me see if I can do this. Let's scout. I can't remember what map is this. Well, let's fight it out. And here's the overview. I've deployed some swordsmen on this side. My Hell Blasters are going to move in to do some damage. And then there's like a couple of army, you know, a couple of lines of infantry and archers here. Tons of infantry. This is a big battle. It's nice to visualize. And also some demigryphs on this side. The enemy. What do they have? Some dread spears, some witch elves, some demonettes. The wings dance for us. Lots of witch elves and some dark shards over there. That's difficult. And that black dragon. I'm already hitting them. Yeah, which is good. Continues a long line of witch elves. I may be in trouble now that I visualize it here. Sometimes it seems easier than what it is actually. And the enemy reinforcements are already arriving. So another dragon, a master on its chariot, and tons of good infantry here. Some bleak swords, some dread spears, and some shades. Yet another wave. Oof, this is gonna be bloody. So the plan, to protect all the missile troops that we have here, and I'll try to snipe those dragon lords, you know, that's the key point. I have my cavalry on that flank, some swordsmen in case they need to defend on that flank, and overall everything is going to be in the middle here. So I'll really need to destroy those supreme sorcerers. I have a wizard coming in with the net, and let's survive until then. Let's watch it. Yeah, so my Hellblasters were moving in. I decided to show you. Sometimes I just go back to show you guys, of course. Yeah, enemy wizard spotted. It's a really big black dragon. It's not difficult to spot. Yeah. But I'm actually hitting the infantry units because it will do just more damage. And I want to weaken as many as possible. You're missing your shots, guys. Hit the demonettes, come on. There's a lot of enemy army abilities, which is a problem as well. And I didn't account for it as much as I wanted. And now they're charging in, of course. But overall, let me see if I can target that black dragon. And my lines will have to defend. So the biggest issue here is that I have to target this black dragon, so my archers cannot target anything else. Which is a big problem. I have way too many targets. But, let's see. Oh, she fainted. And in the meantime, here come the screaming girls. Let's charge them in. Ooh, that was a problem. Yeah, this was the net for that black dragon to try and keep it away from this light wizard. Very good wizard to use. So overall, the lines are holding on, and I'm having to send in my reinforcements over there. And getting any casts that I can on any blobs, I'll do them. They are slightly resistant to magic as well, so I gotta be careful, and to physical attacks. And now my cavalry units have a monumental task of getting rid of so many dark shards and shades. All that I want is actually to trigger their skirmishing away, you know, so that at least they are not firing. Yeah, and overall, I'm doing a good job. I think one of the enemy lords is already defeated. I'm targeting the second one. And in the meantime, keeping the enemy missiles busy, that's very important. Otherwise, this happens. So overall, I'm losing some troops here and there. Gladly, they are mostly my garrison troops, which is good. But yeah, look at the monumental task for my demigryphs. But still, that's good. They're doing their job of keeping the enemy missiles pinned down. And if I can blob them, well, I can hit them. Yeah, there we go. Nice cast. So overall, you can see that most of the enemy is damaged, but so are my troops as well. So, yeah. And fighting, the warrior priest fighting this assassin. Be careful, dude. Right by the corpse of the black dragon over there. That's a nice image. Yeah, free company militia just going against the shades. I really don't want to have a missile fight here. I just want to break their morale, their leadership. So I shoot one or two volleys, I engage in melee just to force them away. And overall, the battlefield is just crazy to dominate at this point. I know that I make mistakes at this point just because of how enormous it is, you know, the whole battlefield. But it's a victory still. And mostly, just ensure that you damage everyone when this happens, you know. Keep damaging everyone, just so that you'll trigger army losses, you know, sooner. Victory is ours. And that was a Pyrrhic victory. I actually lost 1 halberd and 1 huntsman. And nothing on the settlement garrisons. That was sad. I thought I was losing those units. My huntsman general almost died because I was careless. You know, sometimes I am. But this is also to show you how, yeah, I read it decently. It was a tough fight, you know. The auto-resolver is actually being very generous to me. So I'll have to mop this up. Likely using my secondary army. Yeah. And then there's a couple of armies here. There's a 3rd army. Oh, I didn't read that. So I may have to skip on Bilbali here. Let me get some halberds. Oh, that's a better halberd unit. Yeah, there you go. So following that last battle, I did mop up a little bit, and now we're considering, you know, I have to defend the Twisted Towers there, because he's moving in, and I'll have to move the Emperor Karl Franz to the Folly of Malefics, and Albert is going to go here, so that place is defended. And right now, I have some enemies here to fight, and that includes Malekith. Yeah, indeed, that includes Malekith.
Huntsman General. I live to serve.
I don't know if I'm showing that Malekith fight, because honestly it's just Malekith and a bunch of spears. I'm not predicting any troubles with that. I'll see it. Sometimes I'll just fight the battle. If it's not interesting in any way, I won't show it. And that's why I didn't show it. I didn't feel it was relevant or interesting. Over here, I have a rather interesting battle. How to fight against this guy with tons of ROR units with a fairly depleted army. I wonder if I should showcase that one instead. It has the garrison, so who knows? Yeah, I think I'll show that. So Balthazar Geld, everything here is just replenishing. I do have so much gold. I need, as soon as I finish this army, I'll need a 2nd army, so I can build one already. Yeah. I do want an Arc Lector. There we go. And just some great swords, because those are going to be for this guy. There we go. There we go. Maybe he'll give a Hellstorm battery to me, something like that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I can actually get on with a couple more. And a handgunner, because those are going to be units for this guy. What else can I get? Not enough points here. I can get 1 Iron Breaker, but that's it. And I cannot get an Iron Breaker from this guy. Yeah, that's sad. Kind of need to upgrade those outposts, but I'm using the money. Yeah, so I'm having to try and avoid these fights. But I can mop them up, you know, especially because they are in forced march. This is so great. It's so good. So I'll have to check whether or not this is a good outcome for me. Sometimes you just retreat and you ensure that the enemy just, you know, makes a bad move, you know. And I think I defended, yeah, I didn't show you. I defended with Bilbali just to try, because they attacked it and sacked it. And it was just to try and get rid of some of the Reaper bolt throwers. And that's why one of them is slightly damaged. So that's good. You know, that's the purpose of reducing all that health, you know. But I think I'll fight this battle. And then I'll have Ravenna. Well, then I'll have 2 armies against that. That's good. This guy's going to defend. I'm just double checking sometimes. Just take your time double checking. I'm actually not too keen on showing too many times this, because of course I'm only showing you some stuff. But what I want to show you is how careful I am with each turn, even at this point in time. There's a lot to confirm. I'm getting an alliance or not. Should I or not? I really don't know. I think at this point I might as well. I'm not attacking them anytime soon, so yeah. I'll get the money. And nothing else happened because of that alliance? No, because, I mean, I really wanted Kislev's ground, but I think I'm better off just ensuring that I have an ally there. They like me, so I'm not in any danger. What heroes do I want for this guy? I forgot about it. So, Battle Wizard and Empire Captain. I need another wizard. Okay. I think I have something building up for wizards. If I don't, I'll build one. Okay, I could get the non-gunnery school. And I could get something, yeah. Something for wizards. I'll fight one battle, and then I'll have money to get a college of wizards or something like that. Imminent rebellion, that'll be here. I'll have to fight this out because it's going to create all sorts of issues. So yeah, it's a Pyrrhic victory, losing a lot of units, so that's why I'm going to showcase how to take advantage of those depleted units. Yeah, that's a better battle. Let's go. Okay, so the key point in deployment is having those smaller units just be your front line. You want them to take in any charges that happen or any missiles that happen, so that your main force that is not really depleted can, you know, survive that initial charge easily. So overall, I want to target all these units. There's a lot of single entities here. There's a lot of key targets. But overall, his weakness is range. He doesn't have a lot of range. He has a lot of cavalry, large targets. So focus firing is going to be a key point. And my cannons are going to have a field date. They're going to have to do a lot of damage. Yep, let's watch. And as always for battle plan, as you can see there's a defensive line. I'm moving my sorcerer Ulrika just to bait them into attacking me. And a defensive line of, you know, all the units that are depleted. Secondary line, of course, of the non-depleted units and cavalry in the flanks. And the artillery is going to be the main killer here. Especially the cannons, actually, not the Hellfires. Not the Hellstorm, sorry. I confuse Hellfire with Hellstorm all the time. It's Hell. And yeah, there's a lot of targets here, but mostly I want to go for the large targets. My lord can deal with his lord, which is good. You always should evaluate that. Can your lord beat the other lord in combat, you know? And if it doesn't, you have to prepare for that eventuality, that the AI goes against you. But overall, this is the main focus where I'm gonna have to avoid them having too much strength. Yeah, lots of cannon shots and hellfire shots here. Hellstorm, sorry. This is just to cast slow on them. There we go. And now they're retreating and they're still gonna take some cannonballs, which is great. It's actually great damage. One unit almost depleted. Cannons are incredibly accurate against flying units, actually, which is good. Otherwise, they would be completely useless in that regard. And now, yeah, the Hellstorms can do some damage. It's so nice to hear. And this enemy flank is no match for my own cavalry units with the support. And especially I'm now targeting with my cannons. Yep. And now this is an attempted Pit of Shades. It kind of missed out the target. They were too fast for my liking. But still, it will keep these guys from moving, which is still nice. Getting rid of these flying units so that I can have the flying advantage. And that's a really nice target to have. He's trying to cast some flaming heads here, but yeah. Overall, this flank is controlled. And yeah, the enemy lord is near here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's my own warrior priest. Hold on. Where's the enemy lord? I think it's on the other side. Yeah. These ROR Dragon Ogres, really cool, but I mean, with some focus firing, with some demigryphs, they'll fall like anything else. You get him, great swords. Yeah, and overall, it's done. Without losing too many, which is great. That's a nice victory. And I think I didn't lose a single unit, which is great. Run away. In defeat. In shame. So that was a nice outcome. I didn't lose anything, which is great. All that I lost was settlement garrison, which is perfect. Let me just get some treasury. And I think that army survives. I'll just destroy it afterwards. But that way, I'm in a much better position. Yeah, I'll defeat this army without you guys watching, because it's just likely my artillery firing. But overall, good progress. That's nice. And overall, I'm judging whether or not I'm going to fight this battle here against Malekith. I'll battle it out and I'll see if it is important or not. But it's kind of late already for this episode, so I think I'll just resume this episode on the next one. And if the battle is good, I'll fight it out. If the battle is not, well then I'll just resume from whatever point. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next episode. And yeah, oh, I have my dwarves. Yeah, that's nice. Let's fight it out.